With options, you face some words, some terminology that can be quite confusing, especially when you're starting out. That's why in this video, I wanted to explain what is buy to open, what is buy to close. So at the end of this video, you completely understand what is buy to open, what is buy to close, and you know what to do in your own trading. But before diving into this video, if at any point you find this video interesting or helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's free, it helps me a lot, you can't imagine. So I'll try to be very clear about what buy to open mean, what buy to close, what sell to open, sell to close mean. I'll try to be as clear as possible, showing you examples so it really makes sense for you. So first of all, let's focus on what buy to open and what buy to close actually mean. And the best way to explain it is the following. Imagine that you'd like to buy an option, let's say a call option on Apple, because you think that Apple is going to go up, so you'd like to buy a call option, and you decide to go into an option chain and you choose a strike and you decide to buy an option so as to benefit from a potential up move from Apple. By buying that call, by placing that trade, you are opening a position. For the moment, we all agree on that. And as you're buying a call and you're opening a position, then we said that you are buying to open, because you're buying to open a position. And it doesn't matter if you buy a call or a put, as long as you buy an option so as to open a position, we said that you're buying to open. And you see that if I go into Tastyworks and I actually go into, for example, Apple, and I choose a random expiration and I try to actually choose a strike, for example, a call that I would like to buy. If I click on the buy button, you see that I'm going to see BTO. That means buy to open, because I'm buying an option to open a position. I know it can be quite confusing, but stay with me if it's still unclear. It's going to make sense at the end. So as I said, you buy to open a position because you buy an option so as to open a position. That's why we say buy to open, and the acronym for that is BTO. Now let's imagine that you were right, Apple is going up, you're making a great profit on your call, and you decide to close your trade to bank your profits. Because you had bought a call at the beginning so as to open your position. So as to close your position, you need to sell that option. So we said that you're selling to close your position. Because you had bought an option, you had bought to open a position, now you're selling to close your position. That's why we refer to that as sell to close, because you're selling to close your position. So you see that buy to open and sell to close actually go together. You buy to open a position and you sell to close your position. And if you have an open position right now where you have bought a call or a put and you're trying to close your position, you see that when you're going to try to close your position, it's going to be called STC, for sell to close. I hope it makes sense so far. But as you heard, I talked about buying to open, BTO for buy to open, and STC for sell to close. But where does buy to close come from? If we know that buy to open is when you buy an option to open a position, then buy to close, what does it actually mean? Well, it's just the opposite of going long on an option, of buying an option. If you decide to short an option, then in that case, because you short an option, you are going to sell to open a position, because you're shorting that option. It's like if you were shorting a stock. If you short a stock, then you're going to sell to open a position. So let's imagine we take back our Apple example. But you decide, instead of buying a call, you decide to sell a put. So in the end, you're also bullish, but that's also another way of trading options. You sell a put options so as to express your bullish view. And as you're selling an option so as to actually open your position, we said that you're selling to open your position. Hence why sell to open. But then let's imagine once again you have sold to open a put, and now Apple is going up, you were right, you're making a profit, it's great. Now you decide to close your position. As you had sold to open your position, as you were actually short on that position, you need to buy back your option so as to close your position. Hence why we said that you're buying to close your position, because before you had sold to open your position. So now you're buying to close your position. So you see that it's very clear and easy in the end. If you decide to buy to open a position, then you need to sell to close your position. If you decide to sell to open a position, then you need to buy to close your position. And the difference between the two is simply if you're going long or if you're going short. To show you an example, I'm going to go into the Tastyworks platform so you can really see how it actually works. So let's take, for example, the stock American Airlines. If I decide to buy an option and I click on the buy button, you see that it's going to say at the bottom BTO, which refers to buy to open, because as I'm buying an option to open a position, then I'm buying to open. And then if I actually take that trade and I decide to close my position at some point, I'm going to have to sell back my option. So I'm going to sell to close. And on the other hand, now let's take the short example. If I decide to sell an option, to short an option so as to open a position, then you see that it's going to be written STO, sell to open, because I'm shorting an option, I'm selling an option to open a position. And now if I decide after that to close my position, then it's going to tell me buy to close, BTC, because I'm buying to close my position. I hope it made sense, and I know it can be quite confusing, so don't hesitate to put it in the comment section if you have any questions, because I know that personally I struggled with that when I started out, so don't worry. If you have any questions, just put it in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video and it made sense. Please make good and informed decisions. I'll see you in the next video, and in the meantime, I wish you all the best.